How's it going, folks? Neff from Tech Bits. Today we're doing a teardown on a Magellan RW2220LM. Now, this particular unit, I couldn't get this thing working. I got it at a secondhand store for $5, and a lot of the time, if you can't get these things working, it basically means that the memory has gone on it. There's a lot of flash type memory on these things that once it gets old, it's done, it's gone. So you can definitely kind of tell this unit's old because you can actually get to the Phillips head screws, and it takes that old style USB, what is that, USB micro? Is that what they called it? And then you get the micro B after that. Oh geez, it looks like we still got clips in here. Yeah, so I checked to see if there's any Phillips under the stickers. There's not. I might have to use a little bit of percussive maintenance to get in here. One sec, get some guitar picks. Alright, yeah, it was definitely the clippies. Anyways, we get this thing open. And here's the screen. A lot of people like these teardown GPS teardown units just because they want to see what's on the screen. And that's interesting. I don't know why they have that little piece of tape right there like that. But let's get this tape off and see if we have a termination. Yes, we do. We do have a termination. Come on. In order to get that off, we need to, pop it off by pulling it backwards. And there we have a screen unit. What have we got in here? Okay. Wait. That's the best way to get in there. That's what we got in the chip. That's what we got for the battery. Rechargeable lithium ion. I swear I've seen these batteries before. Don't do this at home. Be very careful with the batteries you're using. You don't want to puncture them. They usually have some glue on the other side of some sort. And it does take a little bit of prying, I gotta say. Ah, rabble. I was hoping that, I was hoping it wasn't directly hardwired in like that. Anyways, let's back up a little bit. Unscrew this a little bit. Wiggle. Alright, I got it out. Before I go any further, let's take a look down here. Patent pending. TAT3 for MOC. You don't really see a lot going on back here. Be a flipper over here. And that will be the GPS receiver. Geez, got a lot of spots here for things they never actually put on. Like you put a SIM card there. Another chip there of some sort, something there, but they didn't actually put it on here. I wonder why. What happened? Why didn't you put anything there? Okay. Okay, so that'll be the read-only memory. That'll be the memory. That Samsung memory will be the memory that has screwed up on us. SIRF. I bet that's some type of read-only memory too. But yeah, ultimately that's where it that'll be the GPS chip there. That's the read-only memory, and that is the volatile memory. But this is what a lot of people are going to be interested in. The screen. For things like Raspberry Pi and whatnot. There's a lot of people that like to get these screens out of old GPS units and do what they will with them. Come on. So yeah, $5 for a screen, that ain't so bad, as long as you got the right hookups for your Raspberry Pis. The screen still works. Touchscreen, you get capacitive, and then what is it, recessive, something like that. But anyways, yeah, that's how it goes. Here is the GPS teardown. That's it for me, folks. Neff from Tech Bits. Take care of each other, will you?